YouTube. This is Nox Destin, your host, and we are back with NImbus Infinity, where we are continuing is a bit rough story and gameplay, but there's still fun in it.
Seems you get to come back here to sleep more than any of us.
Duh, it is
Not
important.
Actually, back to sleep, honestly.
Is there something you want to tell me?
When the enemy ship exploded back then.
Doesn't feel like you're killing someone directly, right? That's being a pilot for you. There's a distance between you and your foe.
Hundreds were killed, right? How many more do I have to kill from here?
How am I supposed to answer that? It's uncertain. Perhaps not even one. Perhaps thousands. Who knows?
Millions! You need to up those numbers.
Is that so? I see.
Hey, it's actually not entirely on you. That ship exploded because of Akatsuki's guns too, you know. And the entire crew went down with it because their captain refused to abandon ship too. Most importantly, they're here to kill you, that girl, and everyone else.
I know, I'm just not sure how to tell myself to accept the fact that I killed so many people in a single moment.
That's normal. You're still a human with a conscience after all. You'd be messed up if you didn't feel a thing.
Professionals like you guys don't feel anything anymore?
Not at the time of fighting. We need to concentrate on just surviving. After that, though, we're just glad that it's them and not us that died. But after a while, it does start to sink in. Still, we have to move on and get on with our duties regardless. We need to be careful. And
Where is Mirai? Where is Mother?
If soldiers don't actually want to kill people, why do we still war with each other?
That's a good question, boy.
Right. Maybe because those outside the battlefield aren't so empathetic for their fellow human beings, I guess.
Wait. Those outside the battlefield?
Yep. Those who dictate which conflict to take part in, which country to war with. They're outside the battle, right?
Who exactly are you talking about?
Ideally, war should emerge
Shadow
from the collective will
governments.
of all citizens. Politicians should be governing according to their decisions. In practice, though, yeah, some people just wield more power than others. Not to mention, many might be distrustful of their opposing counterpart, and thus question whether they truly want peace. Of course, they'll be scared and insecure if one day their opponent became the more powerful country.
So, we don't trust them because we don't know.
There won't be a war if everyone is empathetic to and trusting of each other. Of course, that's pretty much impossible for humanity.
Downright impossible?
Well, I guess this is as far as humanity can go. We've been killing one another for millennia. I don't think we'll suddenly stop doing so now.
Well, I mean, she has a point.
Ah, Tayo-san, you here to see Claire too?
It's more like he's looking for my lady everywhere, and this is the last place he can think of.
Come on, Claire, don't be so
What's with the mocking here?
You don't want me to stop seeing you, right?
Oh. Hello.
You seem troubled.
Robert.
Is that so?
Not sure if this will help, but I just want to tell you two that you did a good job out there.
Oh, me too?
It's not just him who looks shaken. You're just a little wee better at not showing it out.
Little wee better. Okay, so she's British.
What are you talking about? You're just talking nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come now. I spent time with you every day for like, what, a whole decade perhaps? Of course I can tell I am. It must have been heavy for you, wasn't it?
I'm not sure myself.
Actually, quite easy. Just besides the point.
I don't even want to think about it.
I see. Hey, if you need someone to vent to, just letting you know that you have a friend ready to listen always.
But so we're suddenly friends now? Interesting.
Captain Makhmudov, do you copy? Captain? The interference is especially strong in this area. Seems like all the skirmishes
Oh, you know what? Keep some micro missiles. Oh, homing laser does more damage.
Wow, our radar is totally busted.
Enemies are using a radar jammer to fake a signature. You'll have to rely on eyesight rather than your radar and hunt this time.
Carter, eyes. We have to identify our foes with our eyes while swooping around at supersonic speed.
Sound can't travel in space, Captain.
Well, you're right, but... Okay, never mind.
That was exhausting.
Did you eat anything while something?
Just a bag of soy milk.
Your leftovers have been moved around, making stuff to your face. But I put them back in the bag.
Quiet Wars fight don't embarrass me.
Luna, aren't you sleepy?
Not at all. I've got plenty of sleep while you've been flying around like an ace. This is nothing. I'm totally fine.
What if they didn't mean to destroy us? They've been stringing us along since Tokyo. Damn!
Hey kid,
Shield
been quite
regenerated.
unresponsive.
I've been.
Another war spite?
That can't be.
QE-02, Warspite's twin battlefield, sir. It led the attack on Milady's ship before she made her escape. Ship's primary weapon is a sword. Its exercise option. Milady, you are at risk of being hit. You may close your eyes and leave this battle to me as a pilot.
Where are my cool swords? Ow. Okay, so we got our ass descended. Our ass handed to us.
Stop fighting. Their ECM is offline and our radio is back online, sir.
Kid, do you copy? We're retrieving you guys now.
Why, thank you.
Why? You're nothing
Odelia.
but scum, living a blissful, ignorant
Ah,
existence.
the hand thing again.
Even though I've been doing my best, I did all I could. But in the end, why are you the one that gets to live?
Reasonable reactions there.
Quiet, will you? This is a shared room.
Oh, Miss Iris. I'm sorry.
Want a bottle of ice-cold soy milk?
Oh, yes, please.
Here.
What is it with the
A
soy
nightmare,
milk?
wasn't it? You're sweating like crazy.
You're not wrong.
Is that so?
You really like the soy milk, don't you?
Blame my lactose intolerance. I was able to drink milk as a child until I couldn't. And yes, I know lactose-free milk exists, mind you. Look at your sad puppy face. Something on your mind, or what?
When I flew Warspite for the first time before you rescued us, I didn't just destroy simple drones. There was also a piloted battle frame.
Oh, the commander type Rafale shot down near Gunman Hospital, right?
Yes, I guess.
We managed to salvage the cockpit and extracted data from that. Flight paths and comm logs, all of it.
I saw the pilot.
Huh. And what does the pilot look like?
Well, she was approaching me in a pilot suit, heavily injured and looking like she was in agony.
How did he? Yeah.
If that's the case, it was just your fantasy.
Huh? Did you meet that pilot?
All I can say is that, well, she probably didn't feel a thing. It was a sudden yet peaceful death.
You say that.
Ever since Claire woke up, you've been in the infirmary a lot, haven't you?
Claire is my precious friend after all.
Actually, I'm much better now. Unfortunately, I've yet to be discharged. Unlike Mistress Luna, she got discharged rather easily.
Right? Even though both of you were shot. Maybe Luna recovered faster because she's younger?
Come now, I'm not that old. I'm just 27.
Perhaps it's because
Yeah,
we have
old
no more
already.
free
You
rooms on the ship.
started aging like 2 years ago.
In that case, I think Claire can take my spot in Miss Iris's room. I can go sleep in Warspite's cockpit. Let me ask Miss Iris about this.
Tayo-san.
Don't worry. I'm used to sleeping in a cockpit ever since I started delivering tofu.
Does your civilian mech cockpit and Warspites feel the same, though?
Quite different, if I may say so. My mech had a small bed behind the seat. There was also a stove and a fridge and... Oh.
See? A labor mech's cockpit is usually designed for some level of comfort and living. Warspite's cockpit is different.
It has ergonomic seating, that can be enough.
Tayo-san, you still look very sleepless compared to us, even though you've rested in a room.
That's very nice of you. Don't worry about me. I find the infirmary and it's... Besides, even if I get discharged, there's nothing to do, so I should remain here. It won't be long until we can
Let's hit the
disembark
medbay
anyway.
with an attack. Why am I like that? I do not know.
No blended chicken shake, please.
I haven't said anything.
I see 2 cups in your hands.
I hate perceptive brats like you.
Mr. Kelly, do you have any idea why the enemy is attacking us?
You're wondering now, after all this time.
Yes.
Well, if Warspite was their top priority, then they shouldn't have left us behind after they managed to incapacitate us. Judging from the recent battles, it doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Maybe they wanted to retrieve the Nimbus frame, but didn't have time to do it?
I don't think so. Maybe they have a more important objective?
Another objective, huh? Right. Judging from recent battles, perhaps it's a strategic attack on the CFN, in addition to eliminating their main enemy. If the first point is true, then I say it could be an attack on the CFN at its core.
At its core? Other than in Japan, we've been fighting exclusively in space, haven't we? I don't think there was any encounter near the American mainland at all.
Didn't we fly over it?
Oh, that's a big mistake, kiddo. Listen, the most important asset for a federal state like the CFN is the member state's trust for the federal government. Not just a single city, or money, or even weapons.
Huh.
If they managed to paint the White House as the villain, then the member states would lose their trust, and the CFN will be fragmented into countless petty states in the blink of an eye.
But do you think that us being pursued would paint the White House in a bad light?
I don't think our enemy has met their objective yet. They're still on track, though, I can feel that.
I can't help but feel like their objective is something intangible.
Who knows? All I can do is speculate. The only way to be sure is to hear from our enemy's own mouth. Maybe it has to do with some political intrigues we've yet to see. Maybe we missed the mark entirely on their thoughts.
If that's the case, then it's very frustrating. I don't like this.
Or
helpless
was
feeling at
that
all.
Mirai? That would be evil.
Neither, kid. Whether and when this battle's gonna end will depend entirely on our enemy.
That would be very evil.
Gosh, what a long night it's been.
It's already afternoon according to the local time, Cap.
Don't bring up local time while we're constantly shifting through different time zones.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Debris from the ruins of Fort Carson Colony has been unnaturally changing its course for a while now. Now, it's entering the atmosphere right around here.
Isn't that in the middle of ISA's airspace?
Though we're the unit closest to the interception point, the distance is still significant. Therefore, we will use the overbooster unit to fast-track our battlefield towards the destination ASAP. Unfortunately, our battle frame's armor piece aren't capable of piercing through the colony's structure. In order to destroy it, its weak must be attacked from the rear. Of course, the battle area is full of ISA's defense satellites, orbiting just below the interception points. Pay no attention to them. Get to the interception points and blast all the debris first. Then deal with the satellites to make way for Akatsuki.
Unfortunately, we have only one attachable overbooster.
Therefore, the Nimbus frame will do the job.
Wait a second. Captain, did you realize what the kids, Warspite's pilots, just went through?
Major, this is our only way to complete this mission.
Why do we have to save the people from the ISA again?
Commencing mission. Get to the destination ASAP. Our M6 squadron has taken off, but it will be a while before they can catch up with you.
It's a Tayo-san. Are you still there?
Yes.
So powerful. I'm being buried in my seat.
You'd better stop talking while the overbooster is active if you don't want to bite your tongue. Satellites below will be attacking, but you can ignore them.
Pilot, the turrets will be shooting in front of your path. Simply dodge by boosting to the side while maintaining trajectory towards the destination. Moreover, be on alert for the laser from another type of defense satellite. Do not be swept by the laser. Shield regenerated.
Destination reached. Eject the overbooster.
Ejected. Great.
Targets inbound. Destroy the colony debris.
Pilot, our weapon cannot penetrate the colony's structure. You must attack from behind to penetrate the core.
So we can talk normally now?
We can now, but let's keep it to a minimum, Tayo-san.
Regenerated. You seem to be more afraid of losing your tongue than being bombarded by turrets.
At least those satellites are trying to destroy the debris for us.
Shield, minor correction. Destroy the debris and us.
They're shooting from below, though. They won't do any damage to the debris, unfortunately.
It's pretty weird, though. All the weak spots seem to be behind.
I don't think all the debris packets are necessarily always weak from behind. I think all the weak points at other angles have been destroyed by the heat upon re-entry. That's why only the rear weak spots remain.
So they're the minority that survived the re-entry.
That's correct.
Are you saying this is the minority?
Yes. I believe there used to be 10 times more fragments.
Shield regenerated. Shield regenerated. Shield regenerated.
M6 Squadron has arrived.
Wow. Aren't you guys a bit late to the party?
Come on, that overbooster gave you a massive head start, don't you see?
You're right.
And your performance up until now. Great job, kid.
I guess now.
Regenerated.
Head for the defense satellites. Who takes them out?
Shield regenerated. Shield regenerated.
Okay, that looks like the only thing that's left that's shooting at us.
Shield regenerated.
Oh shit.
Switching to speed mode.
That's not good.
Switching to offensive mode.
How did I miss that?
All right, now get rid of all the defense satellites. Agansky will be descending at these coordinates.
All targets in the battlefield have been destroyed.
Wait, don't come back yet. There's an enemy squadron inbound at high speed. Prepare to engage. Jet fighters. In this age?
Pilot, you are facing an unmanned prototype fighter X-9 Spectre. The X-9's primary weapon is the front-mounted laser cannons. These drones are also equipped with boosters that enable them to evade like battle frames and make sharp turns in a split second.
In other words, they can do a loop to shoot us from behind.
Wait.
They are unlike any fighter drones you have fought before. Please exercise caution.
If fighters are that good, battle frames should have become obsolete, no?
All right. Area is cleared and secured. You can return now. And who's this?
This is an agent of General Cybernetic Technology to Akatsuki. We have an order from the Defense Secretary to deliver you a certain piece of equipment before your next engagement.
Shield, regenerate.
Is that so?
Please confirm whether you can rendezvous at the designated coordinates in time.
That voice sounds awfully familiar. But that person can't be around here. Is she a host or a singer?
I don't think so. That's my superior from my workplace.
Maybe I overheard her when she was on TV or something.
Or not. Big reveal incoming.
A few hours ago, the debris of a fallen colony showered several Mediterranean coastal cities. There is currently no report on casualties. This morning, the Duke of Orleans addressed the public, stating that ISA is preparing its most forceful response and swearing to bring the perpetrators to justice.
You are the perpetrators.
Ma'am, is the fallen colony in question really our military colony?
Yes. A fallen
Ingrid!
refuge was once a CFN military colony.
You mean our base in space was blown to pieces, but the government remained silent until its wreckage started to cause damage? Is it appropriate for the department and the government to be silent on this issue? Would it be a disservice to the affected families?
Did you know that the destroyed colony is worth trillions in citizens' tax money? Is it appropriate for the DoD to act so irresponsibly?
Look, it only fell a few hours ago. Please, try to use loaded questions and be sensible.
Does the government have any plan to take responsibility for this catastrophe?
You should ask the president himself. As our department right now, we're ready to dispatch humanitarian aid to the affected area as soon as IA grants its permission. Thereafter, we'll propose a forming joint investigation committee to the investigation.
Did you say that we're going to turn us down anyway?
Well, I'm going to have it pretty tough tonight.
Good to hear that. And where did the rest of my soy milk go? Might I get ice cream too?
I've been very in her privacy. Don't you see?
Oh, come on. It's not like they're interviewing her in the bathroom. That's what you get for holding a professor. Hey, Cal. You got any snacks left?
Got only gummy bears here. So what's next for her?
I guess. In a few minutes, she'll be making her way back to her abode. Turn on the computer. And thanks to the reporters souring her mood, she will take it out on us poor, humble lackeys.
That's not what I'm asking.
On a serious note, she'll have a motion of no confidence coming her way in a week, but she'll probably make it somehow. Look, just forget about these political shenanigans.
Hey, Miss Cyrus? Mr. Kelly?
What's up, kiddo?
Yeah, what's up?
Why are you two watching TV in this room?
Excuse me. This is my room.
You're right. Sorry.
And try to refill the fridge after you eat something.
Sorry about that, too.
Oh, look. The kid wants to have his private time alone, huh? I get you, pal.
Wait, no. What are you talking about?
You know, despite all the commotion, seems nobody is dying from that wreckage.
Hey, if we didn't have this kid to blow things up, who knows how many could have died?
But technically we made debris into shotgun pellets.
To be honest, I didn't look forward to getting any appreciation in the first place.
Anyway, have fun with your private alone time now.
Major Bushman, Captain Stonewell, report to the bridge.
There, right on.
Here's your little private time.
Come on, what are you even talking about?
Hello. Can I ask where Tayo-kun is?
Mirai!
So, Tayo is flying a battle frame now.
Sorry.
What are you even sorry for? You didn't do anything wrong. You just do what you think is right, right?
I mean, sorry for making you worried.
Well, I do worry, but I'm also proud of you.
Wait, since when did you know?
For a while now. I got a report card from the captain himself some time ago, but I've just only managed to reach Akatsuki.
You spoke as if we're on a school trip.
Well fed and taken care of, I suppose? Well, it's been a long time since we've seen each other, Tayo-kun. How are you doing? Seems you're doing better than when at home. Well fed and taken care of, I suppose?
Please don't speak to me like I'm still a child.
Right? You really don't look like one anymore. I just realized you're all so much taller than me now. You grew into a fine man I can be proud of. You know, Nimbus frame pilots so far only got to fly one because of fate, while you were the first to do so because of your courage.
You're talking to me?
Well, I'm just talking to myself. Glad to see you. A bit sad that it had to be this way. I would have already hugged you otherwise.
Tayo-san, I bought the cake. Let's stick... Oh,
My, Tayo-kun, why didn't you tell me you already have such a cute girlfriend?
Come on, Mom.
Oh shit!
Sorry, just teasing.
He's so smart.
Oh
boy!
Hello, Chief Iwata. And hello to you too, Tayo-san.
You two know each other?
You see, Miss Campbell works at the same place as me.
Iwata-san?
Yes?
Right. We have two Iwatas here.
I mean, Chief Iwata, did you just call her mother Tayo-san?
Yes.
Exactly. Tayo-kun is my best boy. Thanks for looking after him till now.
Right. Actually, it was Tayo who had been taking care of me.
Once this is all over, how about you come stay with me and Tayo in Japan for a while?
Wait a second. Wouldn't that trouble you too much?
Wow, I think I've got a daughter now.
What? What? What?
Anyway, I'll be waiting for you guys at Temesic. See ya!
That's not how it works!
That didn't count.
Huh? Pardon me?
I said that didn't count. Did not count. Please forget everything.
Forget what?
Forget I said anything.
Right. Did you mention something about cake just now?
Oh, right. Claire was just discharged from the infirmary. Hence, I considered staying here for a night. And since we're sharing a room, I bought you some cakes from the vending machine. I intend to enjoy it together with you. Chief Iwata, as a mother, seems like a gentle person.
I don't think she seems like that at all. She's living in her own world, seeing the world the way she wants to see it. What's she like at work, anyway?
She's actually like this at work, too. To see her as a mum seems pretty pleasant.
I don't think she's anything special, though. What about yours? I'm sure your mother must be beautiful, elegant, not loud and bossy like mine.
Yeah, I have the feeling not.
I guess. She's surely beautiful, though we haven't talked for years now. She was an actress before she got married, though she doesn't act much nowadays. Only once in a while. When I was young, she had me study many courses, had me compete in many contests, and dressed me up and shared my photos on the internet.
As if you're a doll, huh? You must have been a very adorable girl.
It must have
You're
been.
still
Oh.
adorable. Seriously, I've never seen such an adorable woman before.
Please stop talking.
I just got carried away imagining the younger you.
Yeah,
I'll
now you
pretend
make it
not
sound
to
a
hear
bit
that
weird.
embarrassing last part. And unfortunately, I was merely a doll for her to show off, to compare with other children.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up.
It's fine. She seemed to have got over it by the time I was around 13. I thought it was because I managed to get a high school degree. I even managed to get into engineering with a free scholarship and work contract postgraduate. I thought she treated me more like an adult because of that, and for a time, I was happy to be independent.
Wow. What kind of score did you need to do that so early?
It was thanks to the project submission that I got in and got the scholarship. And please stop interjecting. The thing is, she always said that I would never make it in school, and the work thereafter would be nothing but a chore. She even praised herself how street smart she was in the real world. It was at that moment that I came to a conclusion. She was a narcissist who compared herself to me and then saw me as a rival.
I'm sorry for bringing up such a terrible topic.
I think your excessive apology is becoming a bad habit, Tayo-san. Anyway, it's fine. Even though my mum and I are estranged, having Claire by my side is already more than enough.
Don't psychoanalyze me here. Right, we should be good for one more mission.
Taken this route from the beginning. Maybe Temasek is safer than DC at this point.
What a costly detour.
As a response for the failing colony incident, ISA demanded CFN a hefty monetary compensation, on top of bringing the perpetrators, us, to be tried as war criminals in their court of justice.
Yeah, when we're the ones who helped minimize the casualties to nil.
They have activated the missile base on Phuket Island in the Andaman Ocean, and threatened to launch countless hypersonic missiles at Space Elevator City, Temasek, should their demands go unanswered by DC within 6 hours.
So we destroy the missile
What
base?
could have given them such confidence?
Because ISA's cream of the crop. The Mercure fleet just arrived in the Indian Ocean.
Mercure? Didn't we already fight these guys?
Yeah, and our sole Nimbus frame took a severe beating and ended up in the middle of an asteroid field. And they didn't even have their ships.
We will send in your battle frame squadrons and stealthily disassemble their launching facility before their fleet arrives. You must fly as low as possible and follow this route to the enemy's base. Once you have arrived, destroy the tunnel's ventilator and the entrance will open. Make your way in and destroy the underground launcher from the inside. If you take too much time, you will not be able to retreat before Mercure's fleet arrives. We have a contingency plan should you fail to exfiltrate. We can even help you handle the enemy's overwhelming firepower. However, the chance of survival will be slim compared to just withdrawing without a fight. It is best we avoid their fleet and focus on our mission.
Great. Quick in, ventilation, quick out. And can't save. Load up.
Pilot, we must follow the indicated route at the lowest altitude possible. Do not be detected by the enemy's radar.
Man, last one we had to fly super high, now it's super low. Tough life for us pilots.
You have limited time before their fleet arrives. Make every second count.
You're on track, kid.
Oh, this feels faster.
Checkpoint reached. To the next one. Destination reached. Altitude limit has been lifted. The launching facility is actually a subterranean tunnel.
You will need to bring down their ventilation system first to force their main gate to open. Then you can go in and blow it to kingdom come.
Enemy battle frames! Launch everything we have! Where will that damn Mercury arrive?
Do we need them at all? It's just a few enemies. Let's just shoot them down before they arrive.
Are down and the tunnel gate is open. Get in there. All launchers have been destroyed. Return to the... what?
Yeah, I have the feeling this won't be as easy.
Didn't we destroy all their launchers?
Forget about that. Intercept the missiles, hurry.
They're hypersonic, damn it! How are we supposed to do that?
You idiot. It's only hypersonic on the way down. Just bring it down before it gets too fast.
Ah, there they were launched.
Hypersonic missiles are intercepted. Great job.
Oh no.
Milady Yoata-san, can you hear me? This is the War Spite's new add-on. General Cybernetic Tech just delivered it.
Hey, it's Claire.
Rusei Unit is an add-on that allows War Spite to reach its maximum firepower potential. Included are the supercharged plasma blade and the most powerful weapon for each slot. Go ahead and try them as you please. Be mindful that the Warspite will be a wee bit slower while using the Rusei unit. Have much better armor in exchange. Please alter your strategy accordingly.
Regenerate.
Enemies will be sending in UAVs first, followed by battle groups, and then their destroyer fleet.
Looks like you aren't facing their entire forces in the Indian Ocean. Just a small attack, which means a better chance for your survival.
Wow. I don't think our strike forces are late or anything, but why so much? But if we're early, that means the base here detected the enemies too late to avoid us.
Oh? That special gear you're using seems to lack a reactor.
According to Malaya's report, it was impossible to open the reactor to the equipment. So, they decided to cram in a lot of capacitors instead. That's why even the
So its massive size is largely the battery itself, huh? Enemy fleet inbound. As you can see, ISIS destroyer fleet has only one class, and you fought them before. Be warned that Mercure's units will be different from those of the Noble's fleet. Their anti-aircraft batteries will be using beams instead of ballistic projectiles.
If it's these guys, maybe we might have to face that black Warspite again.
Be advised, Valiant not detected among enemies. Shield regenerated. Shield regenerated. Warning, low integrity. Switching to speed mode. Switching to offensive mode. Switching to defense.
Jesus.
Shield.
Eric, when will Terran get his arse over here?
I thought he was already ahead of you, Locke.
Like hell he is. Damn it, Terran. Why would an ace pilot like you hold that Nimbus frame if you're not here to fight enemy's Nimbus?
Guys, you are also ace pilots.
Yeah, not very ace of them right now.
Is on my side.
Shield regenerated.
to a single
Maybe,
battle frame,
maybe
or what?
not.
No way our main fleet can catch up with enemies with this much distance. They'll be long gone by the time the fleet arrives.
Yep.
Enemy ships eliminated.
So, can we go home now?
Right. Take the kids home, Cal.
The fuck is that? What the fuck?
So this is why they could launch missiles even after we took out all their launchers.
That EMP blast just now just disabled 3 of our M6s.
We would have gone down too, if not for Ryusi's unit's shield.
Guys, calm down. We're sending in a rescue chopper. You focus only on the enemies ahead. Stay safe.
What are we up against anyway?
From their design, those are CFN's weapons.
I guess they're rectangular with
Not to mention its reactor that screams, I gorged on hydrogen 3 for breakfast.
Now we are seeing a bit more. Tiny bit.
So this is why they could launch missiles even after we took out all their launchers.
That EMP blast just now just disabled 3 of our M6s.
We would have gone down too, if not for Ryusi's unit's shield.
Guys, calm down. We're sending in a rescue chopper. You focus only on the enemies ahead. Stay safe.
I'll also help search for the downed pilots.
What are we up against anyway?
From their design, I believe those are CFN's weapons.
I guess they're rectangular with a blue paint job?
Not to mention its reactor that screams, I gorged on hydrogen 3 for breakfast. And look at the size. It wouldn't have existed if their arms industry didn't impress the parliament with pretty numbers to acquire the budget for this much. Data acquired. That thing is the invisible hand. And yes, it is CFN's weapon. Note that the auxiliaries resembling its limbs share the shield's energy with its main body. Hence, it doesn't matter where you target. The damage will be the same. I believe once their shield drops to a certain level, their auxiliary should be disabled, leaving only the main one for the taking. For now, try to dodge the ion cannon fired from the auxiliaries. It will light up for a bit before firing.
Warning, all integrity.
Oh!
So this is why they could launch missiles even after we took out all their launchers.
That EMP blast just now just disabled 3 of our M6s.
We would have gone down too, if not for Ryusi's unit's shield.
Guys, calm down. We're sending in a rescue chopper. You focus only on the enemies ahead. Stay safe.
What are we up against anyway?
From their design.
So this is why they could launch missiles even after we took out all their launchers.
That EMP blast just now just disabled 3 of our M6s.
We would have gone down too, if not for Ryusi's unit's shield.
focus only on the enemies ahead. Stay safe.
What are we up against anyway?
From their design, I believe those are CFN's weapons.
Against a rectangular with a
Not to mention its reactor that screams, I gorge on hydrogen 3 for breakfast. Besides, it wouldn't have existed if
Too many missiles! How am I supposed to defend against that?
So this is why they could launch missiles even after we took out all their launchers.
V-Blast just now just disabled 3 of our M6s.
We would have gone down too, if not for Ryusi's unit's shield.
Can't get close to it. I can't get away from it.
So this is why they could launch missiles even after we took out all their launchers.
Mr. Kelly, can you hear me?
That EMP blast just now just disabled 3 of our M6s.
We would have gone down too, if not for Ryusi's unit's shield.
Guys, calm down. We're sending in a rescue chopper. You focus only on the enemies ahead. Stay safe.
From their design, I believe those are CFN's weapons.
Against a rectangular with a looping job.
Not to mention its reactor that screams, I gorge on hydrogen 3 for breakfast.
The hell is this?
So this is why they could launch missiles even after we took out all their launchers.
That EMP blast just now just disabled 3 of our M6s.
We would have gone down too, if not for Ryusi's unit's shield.
Guys, calm down. We're sending in a rescue chopper. You focus only on the enemies ahead. Stay safe.
I'll also help search for the downed pilots.
From their design, I believe those are CFN's weapons.
Against a rectangular with a looping job.
Not to mention its reactor that screams, I gorge on hydrogen 3 for breakfast. Besides, it wouldn't have existed if their arms industry didn't impress the Parliament to acquire the budget for this monstrosity.
The invisible hand has ceased to function.
Well, all of a sudden I can
And the
manage this, or
unit has
what?
reached its limit too.
Shield regenerated. Pilot, the jamming signal has not disappeared. Communication is still down.
Okay. There you are again.
Defeat, Warspite. Fulfill the Nimbus frame.
That sound.
Ilya?
That is the voice of QE-02 Valiant. It is possible that the Valiant chose to model its voice synthesizer after the person with the closest bond to its pilot.
You mean we're up against the AI controlling that battle frame?
Negative. You're witnessing the incarnation of that pilot's true ability. Though unconscious, This man is now fighting with a raw survival instinct, using data fed to its brain from Valiant's system.
He's completely different from the last time.
Be advised, Valiant's pilot was holding back in the previous encounter.
Unable to eliminate QE03. Unable to...
Oh yeah, when did we enter Trans M mode, by the way?
The jamming signal has disappeared.
Great.
I found Captain Stonewall and the squad mates. They seem to be doing fine.
Lo and behold, Warspite is back on air. Welcome back.
Well, hello there.
Iwata-san, Milady, I have been watching all along, and I couldn't be more proud of you two.
What?
Right. You've just saved the world today. Be proud.
Defeat Warspite. Fulfill the Nimbus frame.
Okay, hitting the red area is an instant death.
That sound.
That is the voice of QE02 Valiant. It is possible that the Valiant chose to model its voice synthesizer after the person with the closest bond to its pilot.
You mean we're up against the AI controlling that?
Negative. You are witnessing the incarnation of that pilot's true ability.
Unable to eliminate QE03. Unable to...
Oh, Valiant has ceased to function.
The jamming signal has disappeared.
I found Captain Stonewall and the squad mates.
Switching to
They seem to be doing fine.
Lo and behold,
Yeah, we are chilling
Warspite
here
is
now.
back on air. Welcome back.
Thanks, I want to get back on the ship. I need sleep.
I have been watching all along, and I couldn't be more proud of you two.
That we
Right.
survived?
You've just saved the world today. Be proud.
Have we? Ah! This feels too short. Playing with a PS Vita there, I see you. Wait, what am I doing next Sunday now? Our progression felt a bit rushed, I must say. Huh? Who's he running after? Oh. Mother came around, I guess. Yep. Or was it more like, yes, this was Act 1, now comes Act 2? Then again, the game is smaller than the previous one. We will avoid various miscellaneous characters as well. Okay. Stock assets. Yeah, you got your credits squashed together there a bit. Yeah, that would have been a nice moment also in the game. Thank you for playing. Will there be an Act 2 or an Act 3? Did I just blast through the entire campaign in one setting? Guess I did. Mission select. Oh, okay, that's all the missions that exist so far. I think the bars here indicated what difficulty I completed them at. Huh. Alright, I guess this is it for the game then. It's a bit weird, I must say. But alright. So, I hope you had some fun regardless, even if this was a very short experience. We will be back tomorrow with Vanquish, if all the construction work tomorrow doesn't put the internet into problems. Of course, we are getting fiber optics laid in the entire house, and yeah. It shouldn't influence my normal connection, but we will see. Until then, this was Nox Destin, your host. I wish all of you good evening, good night, good day, depending on when you are watching this. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, see ya, and be well. Bye.